the Backsafe injury prevention training, and you were telling me that you have a history with stretching and the benefits of it because of some personal things that had gone on with you. So why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
So I just this is my first job outside of the military, and I was medically retired. One of the injuries I sustained was I was in a coma, and then I had some intense nerve damage. And part of that was the therapy I was given was neck stretches. And so I used to have shooting pains down my arms. And I've really been able to mitigate that with the rehab I started there, was just doing neck stretches every night. And I really don't experience that. I used to wake up with neck pain, and I was always worried about like throwing my neck out and wearing neck braces. And since been able to started doing the stretches and been keeping up with it, I've really improved my quality of life. And I thought I went months and a year without thinking like my whole life would be that way before I started doing the stretches even outside of the rehab 3 times a week. And then outside of that, the back safety course, right, even just doing those 3-minute exercises, I feel so much better. And that really reinforces that I really need to be doing all of those things, which I really, before this, haven't been doing.
So you learned some good stuff in rehab that was reinforced today in the training.
Correct.
But that's the stuff that brought you through that nerve damage and the injuries, and it was a matter of stretching. And if you hadn't done that, you'd still be in the same place you were years ago.
Yeah, I was pretty much crippled.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a benefit to stretching in rehab, but what would you say about somebody in prevention of those kinds of injuries or aches and pains? What do you think about that?
So to reach back even further into my life, right, playing football at a Division I college, right, I would have sustained horrible injury, but we stretched 3 times a day, even on days where we didn't have practice. And I would have been even more crippled if not for those. And there was an immense amount of prevention that was that stretching. And since I've gone on in life, I've kind of, even talking to you even before this video, I've kind of forgotten elements of that, but how much more limber I used to feel all the time, right? And just that stretching prevented a lot of horrible injury I could have sustained playing football.
So even just what we did in class brought glimpses back to you of how limber you could be again,
yeah, right.
And motivates you a little bit.
Right. It wasn't being strong, it was being limber.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, very good. I appreciate your time. Appreciate what you've done for our country and the sacrifice you made. So, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.